And people still don't believe, guys. I don't get it. Ripple mentioned as the only platinum partner at Digital Monetary Institute CBDC May 2023, guys. As you guys can see right here, it's all about what these central bank digital currencies, right? Basically, it seems like everyone's going to be there, guys. If you guys just read this right here below. Attended by 126 central banks and experts from across the digital financial sector, right? This is the craziest thing, guys. Look at that, 126 central banks, guys, right? This is all about the banks. So it seems like with this event, that ties it in with the central bank digital currencies. Not to mention platinum partners. Ripple stated, guys. Gold partners we see right here. Onyx by JP Morgan. It seems like Ripple is definitely with the big leagues, don't you see? Right? JP Morgan connected with Ethereum, but pretty sure they all love XRP because they know what's upcoming, right? But this is quite fascinating. Check this out, guys. So you know what makes it even more interesting, guys? This person, John Kiff right here, comes into play. Upcoming conferences, webinars, and speaking engagements. I'll be moderating a panel on what happens when the lights go out, different schemes for offline functionality. End quote. Wait a minute, wait, what? What happens when the lights go out, folks? What does that seem like? Flipping the damn switch on and off, right? On and off, 1 and 0. Wait a minute. That's so fascinating, isn't it? We do know one thing is for certain, guys, that blackouts will occur more frequently the closer we get to the collapse, right? The implosion of the current financial system. So this is quite fascinating. Prepare, guys. I can't believe my eyes right here, right? Not to mention, though, check this out. Decoding CBDC. It's funny how they word it as decoding, by the way, right? The riddlers and whatnot. CBDC entering the next phase of CBDC exploration. Report series partner Ripple. Again, isn't that something, huh? Entering what? The next phase of CBDC exploration, guys, because this is where the damn world is heading towards, right? Ripple's being stated everywhere. Have you guys noticed something? Right? Why is Ripple being stated everywhere? Not to mention, check this out from Mr. Man. In the adoption strategy for Interledger, does anyone else see quote-unquote banks Ripple right here, right? Interledger. Then what do we see right here, guys? Adoption strategy, right? Which we'll talk about in just a second. If you go down here, though, there's something interesting about this tweets, guys, or this PDF. The payment space is highly fragmented. You don't say, guys? What have we been talking about all this time, right? It's all what? Isolated by all these other middlemen and whatnot, guys. So what will come into the middle of all this stuff, right? Digital islands and all these things. Well, there needs to be a bridge, which is quite fascinating. Then adoption strategy. Interledger protocol, digital assets, XRP, Ethereum, blockchain, Hyperledger Quilt, mobile money, Mojo Loop, and then banks stated as Ripple, guys. So this is fascinating. This is so interesting, guys. Wait a minute. Banks, Ripple is stated as a bank, right? As given as an example. Now, why a bank though? Remember, banks control it all, right? So if Ripple is being stated as a bank, guys, if you can't beat them, then you might as well join them. Ripple's final path is to become a bank. So yeah, it's beautiful. Interesting, right? Do we see something brewing with Ripple? I don't see any other crypto company there, guys, right? To me, it seems like Ripple is about to be in the big leagues. It already is, guys, right? But it's literally about to be implemented, as we see right here, or XRP will. Because interesting how the CEO of SBI said every bank in Japan will use XRP by 2025, right? Specifically stated what, guys? Specifically stated every bank in Japan and plus will use XRP, the crypto asset, the digital assets, right? By, look at this, the year 2025. Don't you see the proof in the damn pudding, right? So remember, Japan has a lot of inflows, right, or outflows with all these banks. That it's all interconnected, guys, right? When they use XRP, what will happen to the price of XRP, guys? Right? Will it just stay stable at what, 50 cents right now, right? Will it be under all-time high when it's finally being used by and utility goes live? So will XRP stay low or dramatically have a price rise? Most definitely, guys, I believe XRP will go up, right? He didn't mention a private version of the XRP ledger. Now, it gets even more interesting here, guys. Is Ripple using XRP the driving force behind India's massive billion-dollar CBDC project, right? If it's all about these CBDCs, look what's happening here with India, not to mention the BRICS nations, right? Now, Ripple is getting major attention through the recent development of CBDCs, as we see right here, as demonstrated by the team behind Ripple, and through our already successful projects. Ripple's technology is well suited for the development of central bank digital currencies. Recent reports are suggesting that the latest country to tap into Ripple technology is India. This is no small feat, as India remains the fastest growing economy in the world, right? Ripple's expanding, as we see. Ripple offers a complete platform built on a private ledger for central banks to mint, manage, transact, and destroy CBDCs. Over the last couple of years, Ripple has been discussing CBDCs with nearly 20 central banks. Some of those who are already testing or using the ledger technology include Bhutan Central Bank, the Real Monetary Authority. India needs Ripple for its CBDC rollout. Remember, there will be a problem reaction solution before we see these CBDCs. The major players come into play, like America, right? Certain other countries, like Russia, China. China has already been live with their CBDC. In fact, they have the CBDCs that they got going on got a expiry date on them, guys. So you're forced to spend and whatnot. India recently launched a pilot project on the usage of CBDCs for retail and wholesale use. A fast-growing economy in dire need to reform its financial system. The country's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, has an ambitious plan to reach 1 million CBDC users fast. Look at this, guys. Reach 1 million CBDC users fast, right? They're not talking about we're just going to take our time here and there. No, we're talking about fast, guys. Accelerate, right, to the fastest degree. At one point in time, there's going to be a flip of the switch into the new economy. According to the government, the CBDC, dubbed Digital Rupee, will bring numerous benefits such as financial inclusion and improved payment systems. Infrastructure to launch and accelerate CBDC adoption, as you guys can see, is scarce, and as such, most governments have looked into already established and perfected projects, and for many, none is better than what is offered by Ripple. For India to achieve its ambitious goal, many are speculating that its central bank will tap into Ripple technology, right? Makes you wonder who's helping India with their CBDC rollout from digital perspectives right there. If Ripple works with the Indian government, this will drive XRP's price or XRP utility and guarantee its long-term success. Additionally, working with one of the largest economies, it will validate its technology, attracting more countries to explore and test that technology, right? So basically what he's saying right there, or this article saying right here, is there's going to be a snowball effect, right? It will get bigger and bigger and bigger at one point in time. Although the adoption of ledger technologies for development of central bank digital currencies is a step in the right direction, it is no secret that central bank digital currencies are largely dangerous in regard to financial privacy. Analysts have argued that CBDCs will offer governments unparalleled control over their citizens' use of money. Cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum are already offering investors the advantages offered by CBDCs, but without the influence of the governments or central banks. But remember, they don't care, right? They don't care. I mean, if they need to kill Bitcoin and Ethereum to make their goal come into reality, they will, right? They will do whatever it takes, guys. I mean, they have done whatever it takes to keep the dollar as a reserve status, right? Think about it. You don't think they could do anything with these cryptocurrencies that they actually introduced to us in the beginning of time? Then, Justin, Texas senators proposed bill to create a state-issued gold-backed digital currency. It doesn't matter what they're doing, guys, right? What we see right here is that the world is turning into a digital new world, right? A new era we're stepping into. And then Justin, U.S. Congresswoman MTG, says United States should go back to the gold standard, not digital currency payment systems. Going back to the gold standard, right? We probably will, guys, but if we do, they're going to lose a lot of power. So I don't know, maybe, guys. We have seen it in the Marvin Gaye timeline. But what we will do, in my opinion, is go back to the future in a cryptocurrency type of way, right? Crypto will be coming into play in some type of way, guys. She stated that recently the United States should go back to the gold standard. She also stressed that the United States should not go behind digital currency payment systems, right? Because we should hard pass about the CBDC long-awaited Fed digital payment systems to launch in July, right? And then she expresses her feelings right here, or her opinions, that basically if they go with the CBDC route, guys, right, route, it will become more centralized. Everything's already centralized to a high degree right now. So imagine when they bring in these new technologies, guys, right? Everything's already interconnected. Now it's going to be even worse for the people, and I'm guessing this is why they're expressing how they feel, right? Even though these new technologies will bolster the movement of money, also aid in bill payments and money transfers, including paychecks, and to settle consumer activities at a lower cost, right? So what do you guys believe this what's happening with the new technologies and whatnot, guys? Because we know all these things, we're heading into a new era, to say the least, right? So I would prepare. How I'm preparing is, well, I'm in XRP and cryptocurrency in general, guys, not financial advice. Let's prepare. But anyways, guys, don't forget to see you. Yes, see ya.